Hello, good day everyone. How are you all today? I really hope everyone is doing all right and had a great weekend. My name is Hussein and I will be bringing you again some of the weekly forecasts in the FX market and also in the stock market. All right. It's always good to prepare yourself your week in advance once you are going to participate in the foreign exchange market and also the stock market. All right. Because every week we have got new opportunities. Every week we have got new setups that will be occurring from time to time, and from there you can plan ahead your trading week in an appropriate manner. All right. So first of all, let's just get started first from the forex market. What we'll be having in the currency market and how you can actually plan ahead your trades, looking into potential opportunities that will be occurring within the week. All right. I will also like to say thanks to all of you, all the dear traders and our investors that has been following us regularly, and we promise you that we will be bringing you a lot more updates that will be helping you to trade better and also profitable. All right. So let's get started first from this economic calendar, whereby it is always good to look into the economic calendar, what is happening in the upcoming week, and you can plan your trading style in advance. So for example, if you look at the 30th March, which is going to be on Monday, as you could see that we have got consumer price index data coming out from the Europe side, which is Germany, and then we have got pending home sales. Of course, these are the numbers. It's good for you to actually read about it. Basically, it's changing the number of homes under the contract to be sold, like how many people actually buying the houses and how's the buying power. It is good to read about it, but these events that actually that we are seeing on Monday, they may not be having much of a volatility, but it's good to read because it gives you a good figure of economical situation in the United States. Right. Moving on to 31st of March, we have got some events happening, which is industrial production from Japan month on month. Then the most important data, yes, this is gross domestic product from England. Now, the gross domestic product from England basically is GDP, is a combination of the consumption, investment, government expenditures, export and import. So all in all, the index is published quarterly and is divided into three values. Right? If you could read here, there is preliminary, there is revised, and also final data. Overall, this data, whenever this is being released, there is a forecasted number, and then if the number beats the expectation, like is stated here, overall the index has a very strong influence on the market. So when this data is going to be released, you can actually prepare your trades all related to the pound pairs, and this will be having an impact depending on the outcome of the news with the pound pairs. All right, we do have some of the events, other events like GDP from Canada, that is also coming out, which will be having an impact on the all cat pairs. Right. Now, another one that we will be having is consumer price index, sorry, consumer confidence from from USA. Consumer confidence basically is the average of a few simple questions, which is about the assessment of the family household financial situation. Overall, if you go into it, bottom line is that how is the spending or the buying power of the consumers in the country. All right, it is a very important data which links direct to the Federal Reserve. So all in all, you may seek a volatility in the strength or the weakness of United States dollar, whereby US dollar, whereby you will be able to see an outcome of consumer confidence, which links direct to the central bank assessments of economical situation. And we also have got on which day would that be? On the 1st of April, we also have got a data coming out from the Eurozone, which is unemployment rate, which will be having an impact on most of the Europeans. If you have time, please read all this economical calendar descriptions and also sources and also the fact on the market. That will help you a lot to understand better on the fundamental side. Then we do have also on the 2nd of February, there's not much volatility on the economical calendar side, but we will be expecting huge volume through the price section of technical analysis. There is an international trade balance from United States, which will be coming out. As you could see here, previously it was below the expectation, and then overall this index is representing the total number of trade operations that is going on in the United States. So you may keep close watch on these numbers as well. It is important to read through. Now, the most important data, I would believe that the most happening event of this week is going to be the non-farm payrolls. All right, non-farm payrolls is how many jobs has been created in United States every month. There is some sort of data coming out from the government departments. So all in all, it has got a major and direct impact and a very strong influence onto the strength and the weakness of the American dollar. Right? This data usually demonstrates the change in the number of employed people during the previous month. So all in all, you may watch closely these payroll numbers, because we will be seeing how Federal Reserve will be doing future improvement according to the number of non-farm payrolls. Of course, we do have unemployment rate data coming out as well. That means how many people are jobless and whether this number has increased. But looking at the current sentiment of the overall of the coronavirus, we believe these numbers are going to rise. So we may expect some sort of weakness in the United States dollar. So all in all, this is some of the events that you may actually mark down at the early of your week, which will be giving you a great direction towards the price action analysis and also knowing about the fuel that is needed for technical analysis for through the fundamentals. And now we would like to give you some of the forecasts of the currency pair for the following week, towards which direction that they will be moving on. And you can also plan ahead your trade accordingly. So first of all, let's just get started first from the GBP USD. GBP USD had a nice rally, which was all the way up with the three bullish soldiers. And now looking at this pattern here, we expect GBP USD to grind further up. So for the next week, we expect GBP USD to go up. Why? Because the US dollar has been weakening, and also looking at the technical level of USD, it has been overbought. So all in all, you may expect GBP USD to go one leg up, and that this is the corrective structure that you may expect one leg down from here. But for next week, there is also non-farm payroll, but overall we are expecting one more leg up. Could be a corrective structure here, and then it will go up, right? Then looking at USD Canadian, USD CAD, a little bit messy here. No, we can move on to the other one. Let's say Euro USD, right? So looking at Euro USD, we also had a nice rally up on Euro USD, but like I mentioned earlier, there is a corrective structure going to happen next week. You may expect this a little up, and then this pair will go back to its downtrend again. All right, so for the next week, if you want to take this trade, you make sure you have a proper money management and risk to reward ratio, and then from there you will be able to plan your trades ahead. Then looking at USD Canadian, we are expecting another corrective structure here, perhaps like you see here, and then you may expect one more leg up somewhere around here, and then it will go down again. But overall, it is forming a downtrend. All right, you may expect this to go down further. Right, moving on to USD JPY, like we mentioned about it the other week, that we will be expecting more corrective structure on this. Well, of course, it is going to go down for sure, looking at the very strong price action analysis. But how you should plan ahead your trade is wait for this to retrace up and then retrace down, because it might go up from here, from this point, and then it will be forming a downtrend. All right, to reach to these levels, it's a very much likelihood. Then moving on to GBP CAD, we are expecting another leg up, and then until it reaches to this resistance zone, you will expect this to come down again. All right, now looking at the other pairs such as GBP JPY also had a nice rally up, which is, let me just change this color. Yeah, GBP USD also, sorry, had a nice rally. As you could see here, the previous uh, uh, weekly close of the candle also is a very strong bullish candle, which will be which is giving us some sort of an indication that it is planning to go further up from this level. all the way up to this resistance, and then it will fall back to its actual direction. Because overall, if you see, it is a descending triangle on a bigger picture, but it's just bouncing up and down. All right. So GBP, JPY next week up and then down the following week. Then looking at CAD JPY, we are expecting one leg up on this as well because it has found a major support here somewhere about 74.80 level. So you can look for a buy on CAD JPY. Now let's have a look at Apple. Like the other day we spoke about it, that it is forming an uptrend because it has been oversold. While to plan ahead your trade next week, you may expect this to retrace down a bit and then it will go up. But overall, it is an upward direction signal coming up. Then having a look at Dow 30, it did found a support here after a major rally down. All right, here, and we are expecting this to retrace again here. Right, we expect this to retrace further down, and then it will be shooting up. All right, so all in all, these are to do with the stock market. Let's have a look at the US stock. Of course, it is also slowly and gradually trying to find the support to grind further up, so that all it will be giving you more clue in the direction. But overall, we expect this to retrace a bit down, move further more down, and then it should go up. Right? So all in all, these are some of this price action analysis for you that will be helping you to plan ahead your week and also to trade smarter and also profitable, right? And if you all need any support, our financial consultants will be calling you and keeping in touch with you. Do not hesitate to look for us. We'll be more than happy to assist all of you. Take care and have a happy week of trading, and we wish you lots profits over the week. See you soon.